Time to get real. The fact is, we all face problems. Problems themselves are not the problem. It's thinking that we should not have a problem that is really the problem. You see where we're going with this? Jody Holland is in today to talk about the process of solving problems at work in our personal life. And the thing that we kind of mentioned right off the top is, it's once you realize that, look, we are human beings.
Right.
We have issues, and then and to move forward and get better through them, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, anyone who's achieved anything of greatness has faced problems. That is the fact of life for all of us. So I came up with an acronym to help you understand what it is specifically you need to do in order to SOLVE, solve your problems.
All right, let's go right with that S.
The S is state the need as you see it. The biggest mistake that we make is we focus on what the problem is instead of what the gap between where we are and where we want to be is. That's the need that you focus on. So after that, we have the O. The O is open up discussion and brainstorming. You've got to come up with as many ideas as you can before you start whittling them down. We often will just say, well, let's try this or let's try that, instead of really identifying what are all of the options. So it's divergent down to convergent thinking.
I love the L here, let go of what doesn't work. I think sometimes we just hold on to it. We're like, we're going to make it work. Well, if it's not working, sometimes let it go.
Yeah, you see businesses all the time do the same thing over and over again, and it's never worked. But they don't modify their approach. They just stick with the same thing because, after all, it's what we know what to do.
Right.
So, yeah, I love that one as well, the let go of what doesn't work. The V is vet the remaining ideas and implement. You've got to go do something. So kind of going off of the brainstorming and discussion as well as the let go of what doesn't work, you have to have deadlines for how long you're going to come up with ideas and what you're going to do to evaluate what's not working. Is it legal, moral, ethical, and possible? Yeah. If it passes all the criteria, move it to the possibility, and then let's get rid of the rest and go do something.
What we're doing here is really just the tip of the iceberg of what you could get if you go to a Learn to Lead Leadership Development program. It is 12 days of training. It's intense. It's wonderful, and you come out better on the opposite side. Tell us. Oh, I forgot the E, didn't I?
Yeah, the E.
Evaluate the outcomes. I just jumped right past it.
Well, see, it's perfect for you to do that because the E always comes to the very, very end after you've done something. So we have to evaluate what we did, what worked, and what didn't work, and then come back and adapt and overcome again if necessary, or high-five each other if it went great.
And we just doubled back, and there we go. But let's talk about this program, this 12 days of training starting on Tuesday, August 14th.
Yes, so the Learn to Lead program is 12 3.5-hour programs from 9 to 12:30 down at Amarillo College downtown campus. You can go to Eventbrite and look for Jody Holland to see the information. One price covers all 12 months for an individual. You can get continuing education credits for everything that we're doing. So if you need that, let's say for as an accountant or real estate or anything along those lines, we can get you the credit that you need for that. But it's a great program. You're going to see other really awesome leaders in town, and you're really going to learn to master every aspect of leading yourself as well as leading other people.
You can find out more information by going to jodyholland.com. Once there, you can also learn how to get leadership tips delivered right to your inbox. Again, that's jodyholland.com. Jody, always good to catch up with you.
Thanks,
he's
Andy.
an educator, he's an entertainer, and he's a motivator, and he's our friend. Jody, thank you for being here today.
You bet. Thank you.
Up next, motorcycles are taking over downtown this Saturday. We are talking about the Harley Party next.